cousin. Let's drink up. Your death look like big fun.
Hi, this is Dina, Pretty Productive. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is kind of a half week plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin. But I do kind of want to give you an update on what my planner stack looks like right now and kind of talk a little bit about how my schedule is changing. So right now there's a lot up in the air, so that's why I'm not committing to a full week plan. I have filmed the last 2 weeks plan with me and have not uploaded them because I was not happy with the quality of the focusing on my camera. So I'm been looking around to replace my camera because it did fall. So in the meantime, let's see how we do today. So my original planner stack for this year was my Hobonichi Techno 220, which is the cousin, 2022 cousin. This has really been a favorite of mine. I'm already pre-ordering for 2023. So what I love about this planner is it is a book-bound planner. I can just at the end of the year just take this entire thing and store it, and I use it also for my memory keeping. So when I sit down to do my memory keeping, I pull out my daily page for that day, and that has all my notes for what happened that day. So when I'm, creating that page or that week in my memory planner, I know everything that happened that day. And the days that I didn't write a lot of notes, I struggle on my memory planner because I don't remember what happened 2 months ago or 3 months ago. I'm a little bit behind right now in my memory keeping. I'll just be right up front. So the cousin has really been very helpful for me. So I am going to be planning for the week of July 18th through the 24th. So we're gonna do this week as a plan with me. So I'm gonna just move this to the side right now. My Hobonichi weeks has been my kind of everyday carry. I'm kind of hit or miss on this, to be honest with you. In my new job, I will not be leaving the house. I'm going to be working from home, and I'm going to be working full time. So I probably will put this to the side because I don't really need something in my bag for appointments or my schedule because I will be home. So I'm going to kind of put this to the side for right now, though I do like this format, but I am not going to be replacing this for 2023. And then this one is what I kind of pulled together for my work planner. So historically, when I was working full time, I always had two separate planners. I had my work planner that stayed on my desk because I worked from home. And then I had my Hobonichi cousin, which was like an overview of the week and where I did my daily planning on my daily pages or my memory keeping. So I went ahead and put this together. This is the Martha Stewart cover. I got it at Staples, as well as expansion rings. Most of these inserts I had or have printed out because I always return to rings and discs. So this is the longest I've stayed in a book-bound planner with the Hobonichi cousin, which is going on my second year. So I tend to always gravitate because of the flexibility. My only complaint with the rings or the discs is that at the end of the week or the end of the month, you have all these inserts with no place to go. So I tend to throw them away after everything is recorded into my Hobonichi, which kind of gives me the thought process that Hobonichi needs to stay in my life because I need to be able to have a central location for memory information. So for this one, I have on the side pocket a July calendar. I think this came from Poi & Hun in a recent order. And then I have just some balloons from Planning Like a Pro. I haven't spent a lot of time kind of setting this up. I really just kind of threw it together. These are some Post-it notes. These are from Tool, which is the Office Max brand of discs. And then a lot of these are from Cloth and Paper because before I had a subscription kit and for like 2 or 3, I would do the disc, and then the next couple I would do my personal rings because those were my two go-to planners. So in here I have a combination of different inserts. These came with the planner, and then this is a insert from, I believe it was the Tool one, and then I just put these plastic pockets on the back here, and these have these smaller translucent post-it notes from Poi & Han. I really like their tabs, but they are no longer selling their tabs, so I'm very sad about that. And then I got some of the circles as well. So those are here. And then this habit tracker is from Cloth and Paper. My habit tracker normally is in my Hobonichi week, so I needed to find a place for it here. And then the inbox, this is from the post-it notes from Cloth and Paper. I think the inboxes as well. And then I just took a couple different inserts, the checklist, the task list, the list. And then on the list, I put, these are books that I've read or am in the process of reading or have ready to start. I've read 2 so far last week when I was on vacation. I'm in the middle of Book Lovers. And then these 2 I need to read still. These are online orders that I'm waiting for. And then cleaning and destashing kind of things I need to do. So I've got those set up there. The first tab is for the monthly insert. I did download these from Plan to Create Etsy shop, and they are very easy to do, to work with. They're very simplistic on how to cut them and hole punch them. And based on Julie, who is the owner of Plan to Create, I did buy the Levenger punch because I always had the arc punch, the Staples one. And I was struggling to get things to turn. And she's like, buy the Levenger one. It's life-changing, and it really was. I did make a few mistakes on some inserts that were already punched. I tried to re-punch them because it has a bigger kind of mushroom side. So it turns much easier. So my monthly insert is this one. It's like a month at a glance. I did choose the Monday start. You get both, the Monday or the Sunday start. I went ahead and backfilled July. And then this is the week that we're in right now. And then tasks for the week. I've already called on the air conditioning repair. They'll be here this afternoon. I still need to do those too. I am going to be kind of budgeting out my 2023 planner lineup. This July sticker is from my shop. It's the hand-drawn months. And then, of course, I used my erasable pen on this. And then when you open this up, there's a bigger calendar view that I have not yet set up the dates on. And then I've gone ahead and put August in here, September, and October. So the job that I am doing is a 12-week contract. So I wanted to have the months that the contract covered so that I could put in future dates on my calendar. These are some blank calendars that came in with the the tool notebook that I just bought for Pages. So I've had those for quite some time. These tabs are the Martha Stewart ones, and I just really loved the colors of them. I did re-punch them with the larger punch, so they are moving much easier. Same with this one. And then this is the cover for the weekly view. I am starting Red Mountain weight loss today, so I've started that. Like, you have 2 days, what they call your loading days, and then I start a very restrictive diet. So probably a good thing that I'm working from home and I can't be tempted. So this is the weekly view. So how I did the dates this time is I went ahead and used this date stamp. I think this was either Amy Tangerine or it is Becky Higgins. And it goes all the way to 2030. Because the other one I had only went to the year 2000, so the month, the day, and the year. So I just kind of played around with that. I used this Distress Oxide ink pad in Victoria Velvet, so like a little bit of a pink, and went ahead and put the dates in there. And then I kind of started to block out my week. So today is actually my birthday. I was supposed to start work today, but the person I'm working with has COVID. So I actually am starting tomorrow with a 9 a.m. call. They have been sending me paperwork and stuff that I need to just kind of review and kind of file, which is great with this one because I can punch it and then just fold it over and keep everything all together. I don't need to worry about files and things like that. I filled in my AM routine, my PM routine, and then my to-dos. I'll track my meals right here, and then it just goes right to the next week. So I really like the way this printed out. Sometimes when you print out the weekly the weeklies, you can't help but end up with a Thursday as your first page. And so I usually glue it onto the other page, but the way that these were formatted, which was really smart, is that you have this month and then you have 4 weeks that print together. And I just printed it on my printer at home with 32-pound paper, and it was perfect. And then it starts the new month, and then we go right into it. So actually worked out really well. I probably could have even figured it out better in organizing this. So these are going to be my weekly inserts. And then I did put in another version that I also purchased that actually had time. So I think I like the idea of the time block. I didn't really feel like I needed it because I do have daily pages. So I printed out both just to kind of see which one I wanted to use. And then when I go to my daily pages, these are the ones that are from Tool, which is the Office Max brand. And these were undated, so they're perfect. And I think this is what I'm going to be using as my daily one. So I've already been able to check off some things. I knew I was going to do my videos today. I have not done my blood work yet because I had some questions on that. And then I've already started to get some of these already done. And then I have the rest of the week dated out and ready to go. And my next tab is my task list, and I don't really know what tasks I'm going to have yet because I'm just kind of finding out what I'm doing on this new job. And then a few more pages for, this is a good example of one that I tried to punch after it was punched, and it probably won't stay in there. And then my next tab is notes. I do know one function of my new job is to take notes on conference calls and account calls, and then to do a recap of the call, and then kind of decide what needs to be our next steps from the call. So I did some pages here, but I also bought a separate spiral notebook depending on how many notes I needed to take. And then I have not had a place for goals this whole year. So I did put my goal section into this planner because I figured it's a planner that's going to be out all day long, and so it'd be easy to fill in the parts from the goals. So this is going to be my work planner, and we'll see how, as the job kind of progresses, if this is the way I'm going to go, or if I need to do something a little bit larger or different inserts. But for right now, I'm super happy with the inserts I purchased from Plan to Create. The ease of printing them was amazing. And then I do also have my personal rings that I kind of have as a backup plan if I decide I want that as well. So right now, this is work planner. And that brings us to planning for this week. So I haven't really templated out a lot. It might not be that decorative this time. I'm going to pull my binder. This is from Poi & Hun. And this has most of the things I use in my weekly planner. So I pulled that to the side. This is the little tote. This was completely influenced by Amanda Lee Plans. I bought it off of Etsy, and it is called Tokyo Lifestyle because if you just go onto their site, it's a clothing site. But it's actually a little diaper bag, but it works perfect as a tote bag. I do have 2 pins on here from Coffee Monster Co., the reading one and the writing one. And then this is my normal sticker book that I got from Jet Pens, and this is where I keep all of my weekly stickers. And then you get this pencil pouch. Now, I was on vacation. I did take a lot of things with me because I was trying to catch up on my memory planner. So I have a big diaper tote for that one, but it was perfect. I just took this and stuck it inside there. So this is just a combination of a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to be digging through here a little bit because I haven't put things away from my trip, but definitely my pens, my most used Tombows. I'm going to be using this little Coffee Monster Co. washi this time because that's what I have in here. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with my Planner Spot July kit. It's not complete because I've used part of it, but what I like about this sticker book from Poi & Hun is that I was able to buy additional inserts on Amazon. Now I think they're out of both of them now. So they originally had this 5x7 that you slip it in, which is perfect for kits. And then they had this divided one, but the divided one I can't get. Every time I order it, they send the other one. So I think it's just either out of stock or there's something wrong with the listing. But Poi & Han does sell the inserts as well, which are nice for the half sheets. I'm gonna kind of look through my additional. Okay, I'm gonna use this chocolate one since today is my birthday, and I'm gonna use that one. Okay. And then I also, let's see here. So I've got some extra parts. Sometimes I'll go back in and reorder because I only get the mini kit from Planner Spot. So let's see if there's, I think I'm actually going to use this washi instead of the Coffee Monster Co. this time. What I don't have in this is the meal one. Okay, I need to find one of those. Last 2 months I have not gone in and ordered more when she does her sub love, when you can go in and purchase things from the subscription kit at a discount, just because so much stuff that I've been going through and cleaning up out of my sticker collection. So I'm going to add more. But this is a problem. So I'm going to have to figure something else out for meals. So, okay. Let's see if April has one. Nope. Okay. I'm going to figure something out. Okay, I'm going to just put this to the side right now and get this out of the way, and I'll clean that up later. Okay, so let's get started. I hope you were doing well. I am going to be a little rough. It has been a hot minute since I have done a plan with me and actually edited and uploaded. Though I have filmed them, but I have not been happy with how they've turned out, so I did not post them. Okay. Yeah, I cannot keep this much stuff in this little guy. It's just way too much stuff. And I will use that one. So I will use this one. And here's my slice tool. Where's my favorite Tombow? My favorite Tombow is not here. I guess I'll use the darker pink. Don't know. Okay. We'll move on from that right now. So how are you guys doing? How's your summer going? Are you like me that you're done with summer? You're ready to move to fall? No, I've got at least 2 more months in Arizona. It's not going to be fall-like, but a girl can dream. I did spend last week in California where it was actually very cold in San Diego. We really got one good day at the beach, and the rest of the time we had sweats and sweatshirts on, which actually I loved because, you know, I live in Arizona, and we actually laid on the beach in our sweats and sweatshirts and everything, and I'm sure that anybody around us was like, they must be from Arizona because nobody from California would be out there. Why would they? The weather was horrible. Okay, so I wanted to use these little chocolates. Now, I was supposed to start work today, but the person I'm working with has COVID. So they're kind of just feeding me information for right now. I have a call tomorrow morning, but I do have a bunch of paperwork. I've done all my paperwork for hiring, but then they sent me like an org chart and due dates and things like that. So I'm excited to get going with that. And then let's see. Oh wait, I might have one in July. I do have one in July. Okay, I'm worried for nothing. My husband just got back from an international trip. He got sick on the flight home, but after COVID test, he is negative. He's feeling much better today, which is great. So I had visions of having to take him in somewhere, try to get him into the doctors. One of our air conditioning units decided to stop working, which is okay because we have two, thank God. Otherwise it would be 85, 86 degrees in the house, and you can't live in that. But luckily, one is working, so we just kind of moved to the other side of the house. But we do have somebody coming today to fix that, so that's great. Okay, and then somewhere I should have, yeah, do that. Okay, I don't want to peel off of there. Interesting. Okay, let's just try it on the side. There we go. So my shop has been super busy, of course, whenever I go on vacation, and I did not put my shop on vacation mode, which I normally do, because I just moved out my processing time. So I was able to work on a lot of the customs when I was in California. Got them all formatted, ready to go. So when I got home on Saturday afternoon, I got all of the orders updated and mailed them today. So that was a good feeling. And then I got 2 more orders in this morning, so I can get those done easily enough. Okay, so today is really kind of just going to be a wash. I'm not going to really plan it out because, quite frankly, we're already midway through the day, and you saw on my daily and my weekly, I've already planned out that time. So I will do the rest of the week though. So I was able to meet up with Julie from Plans to Create, and it was fun to actually get to meet her, first of all, in person after feeling like I knew her on social media, which of course I didn't physically know her. But we did plan a meet up, and we brought our planners. We probably talked for like 4 or 5 hours, which was great getting to know her. And I was able to kind of show her my planner and kind of what I do, and see her planner, which, you know, it's like looking in somebody's closet to really see like the fun stuff that they do. So my battery is flashing at me. One moment. Okay, let's finish up here. Anybody else's desk just look like an explosion of paper when they get done planning. It's crazy. Okay, so these are my, what I call my column headers. I don't know why I wrote that one in. So let's start with my to-do list. I was very productive before vacation. So I got a lot of things done that had been on my to-do list. I did not get as much cleaning done before I left, and it was kind of iffy. I don't know if you saw my video that I posted on the night before I left. Up until Friday, I didn't know if we were going to be able to go on Saturday or not the next morning because of a title issue with the timeshare. But we were able to work it out. They were super accommodating. And then, so I had to do everything Friday night that I should have been doing all week. So there was that. No one to blame but myself. I should have been more confident in my ability to get it done, but I wasn't, obviously. So let's see here. is to buy and meals. Okay. So I'm going to do 2 to-do lists because, quite frankly, I know I'm going to have stuff I need to do, both personally and then at work. And then I'll put a little note over here for next week. I have not had to start a new job for at least 5 years, 6 years, so this is going to be a little different. My current part-time job that I was doing, that was my incremental income, was something I've done for years with a brand that I've used for years. This is a whole new cosmetic company, a whole new thing. The only thing that is super nice for me is that I'm working for my prior boss and I'm working with my prior co-partner. So I do definitely know 2 very amazing people that will kind of help guide me through any questions that I might have. So that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. And then I think I'm going to use these. I do this every time where I just kind of throw them to the side and then I'm mad at myself afterwards that I have to clean up everything. So these are the transparent dots in the mix 2 that's in my shop, and these are kind of a caramely brown, so it matches this color well. And I do this just to make these dates pop a little bit more. So because my husband has tested negative for COVID, I'm going to be able to go see my mom today, which I haven't seen her for a week. I didn't want to go visit her yesterday until I knew for sure he didn't have COVID, because last thing she needs is for me to bring that back into the place after they just got out of being shut down for 2 weeks. But I will wear a mask, but she can't hear, so she kind of reads lips a little bit, so she really doesn't like when we have masks on because she can't hear us and she can't see our faces. So I didn't want to plan on having a mask on to have her be upset. So okay, on my to-do list, I've got some Amazon returns. We have the AC repair, and he is coming hopefully this afternoon, so let me take some boxes out, write that in. Let's see here. Of course, I don't have very many printed out as usual. This will surprise no one ever. Okay, so AC repair. Hopefully this is not going to be my life savings to get this fixed, but the unit isn't very old. He did a repair on it before, so I feel it shouldn't be more than a couple hundred, hopefully. I'm sure we don't need a new unit, which would be, yeah, have to give a liver or kidney or something away for that. I need to print out forms. For tomorrow, I have a Teams call, 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm gonna have to get really used to Teams and Zoom calls again because I've had almost 2 years of not having to worry about it. But now we're back into this. Let's see, I need to call from an orthodontist. So I had an orthodontist appointment scheduled on Wednesday, but when I was in San Diego, my bottom lip got burnt and it blistered. So I canceled my appointment because that just sounded horrible. It is perfectly back to normal. I probably could have gone on that appointment, but I've already canceled it, so I need to reschedule that one. And then I need to going to watch my daughter's dog from Thursday on. So I need to pick him up. She's going out with her friends. She's turning 30 at the end of the month, so they're doing like a girls' weekend. So I'm gonna have him for the weekend, which, if you know me, you know that does not bother me at all. And then let me just take a look really quick at what I wrote in here, just see if there's something else I was supposed to remember. Oh, my blood work. Do that. Do my blood work. I need to do Etsy orders. And I'm making something for my niece. Clean, I still need to finish the kitchen floors. I did all my laundry when I was on vacation, so that was nice, but I will need to change the sheets now. I washed all the towels and rugs, everything. So I tried to get the house as clean as possible before I left, but of course, you know, I didn't get everything done. So work, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm starting full-time on Wednesday and over. I should have a better concept tomorrow. They don't know when I'm going to have my computer, so I don't know if I can even work till I get my computer. So hopefully there's something I can do just to kind of start my onboarding process. So I'll find out that tomorrow, so I'll fill that in later. And then I need to schedule my lunch with my friend. His birthday's the 31st, mine's the 18th, so we always like meet in the middle to celebrate our birthdays together. Okay, so today I'm going to go visit my mom. And then I'm going to dinner. Evening. And then I will see on the rest of my schedule when I have a schedule. I know on Saturday I'm going to go visit my mom, because these will be, I'm going to be working Monday through Friday, so it'll be very different from what I've been doing. And I honestly thought I could continue to work Saturdays for my other job, but it is considered a conflict, which makes perfect sense right now. On Friday morning, I will do a budget recap. I just filmed one from my vacation spending. And then Sunday will be a plan with me. Actually would like to go back to Saturday night church now that I'm not working Saturdays anymore. So it's like at 5:30, which is perfect. Get out at 7, so that's a perfect time to go. And then so budget with me, plan with me. Okay, so I do have 3 HelloFresh meals that just arrived. And then on my diet plan that I started today, it's a very restrictive calorie from Wednesday on. So these 2 days are what they call loading days, so you don't really worry about what you're eating, and then it's like on. So I do need to go to the grocery store today or tomorrow to get the foods that I can eat. They're very much like a Whole30 type plan. And then that's for the first 30 days, and then it starts to add back in food. So the main culprits, of course, being sugar, carbs, like not complex carbs, but like starchy carbs. And then also on, you know, some fruits like berries, things like that you can eat, but none of the you know, kind of the higher calorie foods like bananas and, you know, all the ones that I love, melons, things like that. So I do need to kind of retake a look at that food list and make sure those are in the house. My husband is traveling again on Thursday, so I have kind of this whole week to kind of get through that, what I call the carb flu or sugar flu, where you just feel horrible for the first couple of weeks when you cut those foods out of your body, even though I know long term I'm going to feel so much better. But in the meantime, I'm glad that he'll be gone so that I will not have to, he will have to deal with me while I'm going through that. So probably not a good time to start a new job, but it's fine. I'm working from home. I have no food in my house that are foods I shouldn't be eating. So I, would have to make such an effort to go get them. So that part's good. I won't be in a mall, so there's not all those choices as well. So I think that is everything that I know of for right now. I may pop back in on a midweek just on Instagram, maybe a reel, just to say, okay, now I have my schedule, this is what it's going to look like. If not, I should have a much better concept of what my schedule is when I sit down and do my plan with me on Sunday. So that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I hope you are doing well, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.
Let's drink up, your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on, like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love